is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming on my phone again, so I hope that doesn't bother you too much. I like the really smart, think ahead type of woman that I am. Forgot to charge my camera before I decided to sit down and film, so I don't think that it makes that big of a difference. You guys didn't even seem to really notice with the last videos that I had to do that with, so the only thing that I noticed really is the audio, but I hope that it's not that big of a difference. So today I'm going to be talking about what I watched on Netflix in October. I know that this is late, like really late. I think it's like the 18th of November or something, but I figured better late than never. I still watched enough to talk about, and I thought that you guys would still like to see it. Actually, all things considered, did not watch that much in October. If you watch or have been following me for a while, then you know, over on my other channel at least, so I guess this is a new channel, you know that October is usually the month where I watch the most. It's usually like I'll binge my horror movies, Halloween movies, and then I also, it seems like the time when a lot of like TV shows come out, you know, fall and stuff. So I usually have a lot to talk about. Oddly, I didn't really watch that much. I've already watched in November more than I watched in October, so let's just get into it. So as far as movies go, first we watched Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, which was on like Netflix's Halloween list, and I had never seen it, so I decided to put it on. It's definitely a comedy movie making fun of horror movies in like a really satirical way, but at the same time, by doing that, there are still some good like pop outs and twists and stuff like that. So I actually really enjoyed it. I thought the acting was great. I thought it was actually really funny. I thought that how they made fun of horror movie tropes was really well done. So overall, I just thought it was a really good movie. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. I thought it was a really good play on that genre. Then I watched Fractured, which if you watched my most anticipated October movie releases, you would have seen that that was in there. And this is about a guy who gets in like a accident with his wife and daughter and brings them to a hospital, and then randomly he can't find them, and he's trying to figure out what happened to them and where they went. And the hospital is like super creepy and weird things keep happening. This movie was fantastic. I, for the life of me, queen of thrillers, could not figure out this twist. Like in my head, it played through a couple times, but then other things would keep happening that made me like, no, that doesn't seem like that's what it's gonna be. And even in the end, it still wasn't exactly how I thought that it was going to be, which to me is like evidence of an amazing thriller. So if you're into thrillers, I highly recommend it. It's super, super good. Then we watched another Netflix original movie, In the Shadow of the Moon, which I can't even explain this movie. Like, I seriously don't even think I could tell you what it's about, because I wouldn't want to give anything away. But it's crime, drama, sci-fi, time travel-y. It blew me away. Like, it was such an original idea. It mixed genres so well, and it really just was so well done. It by far was my favorite thing that I watched this month, and I highly recommend it. I'll probably watch it again, just because it was one of those movies that was so good and so, like, so many different things are going on and you don't really know what's happening, so you kind of miss things, but once you figure out what's going on, it's one of those movies where I feel like it would be good to revisit it to see everything that you missed while you were trying to figure it out, you know? I highly recommend it. It's seriously probably one of the top movies of the year. Then my little brother's birthday was October 25th, and he wanted to go see the new Addams Family movie. So as a collective family, we all went to go see the new Addams Family, which was also one of my most anticipated October movie releases. So it really just worked out. If you don't know, this is a like 3D animation version of the Addams Family, where they're in the 21st century and they moved to New Jersey, and it's really funny. There was so much adult humor. Like, there were so many times that like the movie would say something and all of us adults would be like, did they really? It was really well done, and the kids loved it. Everybody thought that it was really great. Yeah, I loved it. I thought that they did a really good job. As far as TV shows go, one that just came to my mind actually that I totally forgot to write down, but I remembered because I was just writing it down for November this morning, is that we did watch all of the Office Halloween episodes. So we did watch that. Honestly, I think The Office has the best holiday ones. They don't have like any Thanksgiving episodes, but I think that The Office and Bob's Burgers are the best holiday episodes. Then as far as like other TV shows go, we watched the first season of American Horror Story over again, so that was kind of like our Halloween watch of October. Girk had never seen it. I had never seen it since, well, I have seen it, but not like since it came out way back in like, God, almost 10 years ago now or something like that. It was great to rewatch. I really forgot almost everything that happened. I remembered like the major twists, but I didn't remember like the little funny things or kind of scary things, and it was good to rewatch. I have not, in case you're wondering, watched Apocalypse yet even at all. I haven't even started thinking about 1984, but I have not seen Apocalypse yet, and I don't want to yet because I know people were saying that it like mixes seasons 1 and 3, which were my favorite seasons, so I'm really happy about that. But Girk hasn't seen them all, so I'd rather wait and like watch them again with him, so then we can both like really enjoy it and be into it and understand the references with like a fresh mind. Then we watched Mindhunter season 2. Mindhunter is one of my favorite shows of last year, if you didn't know. I think it's amazing. It follows the FBI agents that kind of started like the behavioral science unit. It's all based on like the true story of them and cases they had, things they said. I'm pretty sure a lot of the interviews are even like transcribed actually from their interviews with these serial killers, so it kind of makes it like extra spooky, extra ominous. It's like very intense, honestly, and it's really entertaining, but it's a good reminder like how fucked up it is. You know, I feel like these days people really like almost romanticize serial killers because like they're so popular, like all those true crime podcasts and true crime TV shows and movies and stuff like that. It's like, you know, like people freaked out on Twitter, I know, like when the Ted Bundy movie came out, because people were like, oh my god, Ted Bundy's so hot, and everyone was like, that's fucking weird. I feel like Mindhunters does a really good job of like reminding you how fucked up and bad these crimes were. It's very good at not romanticizing these absolutely terrible people, which I want to say that I honestly think that the Netflix Ted Bundy movie in a little bit kind of romanticized Ted Bundy. They, in some ways, in my opinion, made him look really like cool and witty, and I really hated that movie actually. I think I talked about it when I watched it, but I thought it was terrible. I did not like it, but Mindhunters, in my opinion, is a really, really great and well done show, and I think they are respectful to victims, families, the people that went through everything, and the fear and the buildup within even the FBI having this new department that's based in psychology, which back then was like a fake science. Like it's very interesting, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. We've been continually watching Grey's Anatomy. I don't know what in September, let me try to look. We did watch season 14, if I didn't say that we already did, and now we're in the middle of 15, which is currently going. So we have just been continuing with Grey's Anatomy as it's been on air, but I don't really have anything to say yet because the season isn't over. But this season is not my favorite. I loved 12 and 13. 14 was alright for me, and now 15's really dragging down. I feel like it's super repetitive. Every episode almost kind of seems the same. They're going on tangents with these like side characters and other characters that I really just don't care enough about. So I don't know. I kind of hope that they end it soon, just because Grey's Anatomy isn't one of those shows that you would want to like have fall off, you know? And I feel like a lot of people already feel that way after Derek wasn't in the show anymore, so I don't know, I'm just really not like vibing with this season, and I haven't been like dying to watch it, but it is what it is. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like it if you did like it, subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload, and leave me a comment letting me know what you watched in October, or if you've watched anything that I watched, what are your thoughts about it, and we can talk about it down below. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Oh, this you crazy mother.